Hello, everybody in YouTube land. On the island again, in Maine. Turns out to be a real nice day so far. Look at that sky. Today's Tuesday, the 17th of August, 2021. It's been a different summer. I haven't put on a lot of videos, but I'll try to give you a little follow-up recap, if you will, while I walk around and you get to see some stuff. June was beautiful. We had a fantastic, hot, consistently nice days in a row of good weather. July came and someone mentioned if it rains on July 1st, expect 3 weeks of rain. I know, some like old farmer's almanac thing, but son of a gun, it was right, because the next 3 weeks were not good. I don't think we could put together 2 or 3 days of decent days. So July was some road trips and canceling visitors, because when the weather's not great, this is no bueno. Rest of the year, when it's nice weather, it's awesome. There's things to do, there's swimming, there's ice fishing, whatever, but you need some decent weather to really make it nice. Okay, I'm rambling. So July was stinko. Then we got August. Oh, at the very end of July, we had a new family member added to our group, a little baby boy. So we're proud about that and happy and all that good stuff. Okay, August. First few weeks haven't been bad. We've gotten a few nice days in a row. We've been up a little bit more often, I guess. But we were up a lot in July too, now that I think of it. So no complaints. We took a couple of day trips, like I said. Went to some different places. Nothing much else. We don't do a lot. We do this. We hang out on the island. That's my spotting scope. I like to look up the lake every now and then. See what's up there. It's a nice view. And today is just a fantastic day. It's very, very calm, a light breeze. Yesterday was nice, Monday. We lucked out there. It was a real good day. And today it might get cloudy in the early afternoon, but that's what it said yesterday too. And right now, there is some white out there, but hopefully we luck out. Oh, and I mentioned we had a family member. The lake also had a family member. There's a new loon chick where we are, and that's nice. I think maybe, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 loons were added to the population on the whole lake. So there's that. Rhododendrons did really great. They just lost their pretty leaves, but they had a lot of color this year, white and pink. But I mean, a lot of blossoms is really what I should say. And the blueberry crop was early because we got a lot of rain. I think it rushed the growing process a little bit. And the blueberry harvest was pretty good, but again, a season that was a little rushed. So that worked out. And cabin's doing good. Everything's been working out with that okay. Haven't had to do any major repairs. A couple of battles with bees, hornets, or whatever building nests, and usually it's up at the highest spot. You can still maybe see a tiny bit of the remnants, but I just get out there with a stick, and it's mostly like these mud nests. So I'm sorry for people. I love bees too, but not these kind of things. And that's usually where we hang the hammock. Had that up a bunch of times. Used it a lot. And I don't know, that's about it. There's the combination cabin and nice house in the background. This old grill's been going good. Got that for a Father's Day present one year, and it's been 3 different locations. Home, the camp, and then to the island. Kayaks have been good. Outhouse is ever so needy. Let's see what the temperature is just for the fun of it. got the mid to high 70s. Oh, you know, one thing I didn't mention, we did have a heat wave where it was above 90 degrees for 3 or 4 days or whatever it was, and we were right here digging it. And just, I think it was the first week of August, maybe into the second, we got 2 91, 92 degree days, really dog days of summer in August. It was awesome. We were here, luckily enjoying it. So, pine needles on the roof. I try to brush them off. They keep falling down. If there's a trick to that, keeping them off your roof, let me know. But I don't know. Maybe they're good for your roof. I don't think so. And some really mature, majestic senior trees on here. Doing well for the most part. We have a couple of dead trees at the end of the island, but these beauties, I mean, they're just nice, and there's plenty of them. You can see those are, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 years old. Make a comment if you know how. I mean, I know you can measure the outside of them or something, but anyway, this is one of the big boys right here, and he's close to the cabin, so we're happy that he stays healthy, or she. Or is it supposed to be non-gender neutral? I don't know what the hell the thing goes on. Okay, there's the original. This was my father-in-law's. That's a Sears model. Really made well. I don't know if I've talked about this in the past, but this thing lasted a long time. It's just the shell now. The burner finally died on it, and I went to take it out, and it must have weighed 6 pounds, 5 pounds. It was really heavy. You get any of those H-shaped burners now from Walmart or Amazon or whatever, and they weigh like a few ounces. This thing was, again, 3, 4, 5 pounds. It was really solid. I went to order another one. Believe it or not, they still had it. There's a few more nice majestic pines. Anyway, they did have it when I called about it, and they wanted like $90 plus shipping. And I said, I can go buy a grill for that price, or spend a little bit more and get a better one. And I passed on it, went to Home Depot, just got the cheapest one they had just because of a convenience and availability thing. It was already assembled. Threw it in my car. It lasted for about 2-3 seasons. Again, extra cheap. The gauge on that metal was, the whole thing, the lid on that last one I showed you probably weighed more than the whole cheapo grill put together. Now, this is my Sky Chair. Love this thing. Bought this probably over 30 years ago. This is the original. Met the guy that was selling it. Sky Chair. And I just love to sit in it. And we were a young family at the time when I went to buy this, and it was like $70, so that was a lot of money. And but I splurged, and I'm glad I did. You just put your feet here. You can hear it creaking a little bit maybe. I'm just going back and forth. And they kind of hang out, spin around, and look up the lake. Get that kind of view. Get this kind of view. I don't know if you can see. There you go. That's another big island over there. It's one of the bigger islands on the lake. I think if it's not the biggest. And that's a beauty. People respect it, I'm happy to say. You don't really see trash on it. Works out kind of nice. So, I'll show you inside. Boy, this is a long one. Sorry it's so long and I'm just rambling, but inside the ice house, mostly just storage. Gotta have propane. There's a couple oldies. We used to have 100-pounders back in the day. Storage, stuff. A nice aluminum frame, insulated, good ventilation. And it works good. They brought it on a pontoon boat with nothing on it. They used it just for moving stuff around. And came in, we slid it in right there between, let's see, can I do it? This tree and that tree. And all this stuff in the middle was either small or we cut it down and we pulled it right in between there and then set it up on these little pieces of flagstone and concrete. I guarantee it's pretty damn level. And it serves a really good purpose for us. So, that's that. I know you've seen inside, but we'll show it one more time, since this is the extended version. That old picnic table's been there. We've had a lot of meals there, but only when we have groups of people here. All right, so coming in back, here's the kitchen. There's water for simple wash-ups. It's right out of the lake, nice and clean. And then we bring over bottled water. You know, again, some nice views. This window's one of the newer ones. This was ordered and put in when we were redoing this. Put this new cooktop in, built this frame. Sink's been there forever. These windows, all made by hand by my father-in-law, all of them. These big ones here. That half moon one up in the loft was a reclamation off a job. He made that one, and he made that one. And they all open inward and then hang from some sort of chain. There you go. He made this beautiful chandelier. Again, he got parts, but he put it all together. He made the sconces, he made the copper fuel tanks. The hurricane lamp parts I bought, obviously. Again, kind of neat. Old wood stove. It's actually a cook stove. This whole domed part with the finial in it. These two things, they slide over, and then you have a flat cooktop, which is kind of nice. And a couple of deer. A big loft. And the refrigerator's propane. It's a little persnick, you know, it's a little picky here and there, but once you get it going, it runs great. It's usually just, yeah, like I turned it off because we haven't been up here, but, you know, you turn it on, takes a little tinkering, but then it runs and makes ice, keeps everything cold. We had this going during the hot weather, the heat wave, and it did fantastic. I mean, don't stand with the doors open, but works good, and it's been a good one. The brand is, let's see if it's on here. No, I don't see it there. Consul, C-O-N-S-U-L. So, stuff like that. Well, okay, there you go. And then, you know, you just come out the front, and you're into the dooryard, as they say. Oh, that's our little piece of island heaven. Get to look at that hill over there on a nice regular basis. There's a cabin at the very top of it. It's got a westerly facing view. They must have the most amazing sunsets. We're westerly facing where the dock is too, southwest facing. And again, we're very fortunate. The sun comes across all day, and then it sets towards there. And yeah, real nice. Okay, again, thanks for staying this long. If you did, appreciate it. If you want to give it a thumbs up, go ahead. If you want to follow us, subscribe to us, or share it, we'd appreciate it. Again, not in it for the money, but glad you're here. Okay, take it easy.